School Report hooks you up with all the tries, hits and highlights from the Auckland 1A Championship every Sunday. Subscribe to YouTube Auckland First 15 TV and catch all the action on School Report.
Well, hello and welcome to Eden Park as the curtain comes down on the 2015 Auckland Secondary School Rugby competition. This is Auckland First 15 TV and this is the final of the Unitec 1A Championship between St Kentigern College and Auckland Grammar. It's a rematch of last year's final which Auckland Grammar won. And I'm Glenn Lama, your lead commentator. With me are these two guys who played rugby to a high level. Bernie McCarroll, of course, a former All Black, a former St Peter's Old Boy. And Brent Ward, who played for Grammar and he played for the Hurricanes and the Blues. Well, first of all, Brent, we'll start with you, mate. You're a Grammar Old Boy. You can't wait for this game, right?
Yeah, I certainly can't, Glenn. It was such a close game in the round robin and I'm just hoping for a Grammar victory.
Yeah, it was really close in that round robin match. Only 2 points in that game, wasn't it? Although it was a while ago, Bernie McCarroll. Now, do you think that's got much of a guide into this final?
Oh, only in terms of revenge, probably, Glenn. Like both teams would have developed strategies and built on their own performance during the season, and they'll know what their strengths are. They'll also know what the opposition weaknesses are, so we'll see how it pans out.
Both teams very well coached, aren't they, Brent? They really are.
They certainly are, and we've seen from Auckland Grammar their defensive structures are outstanding, and Tyler Veer's got that Sinking's back line going really well as well. All
right, so we have a kick-off in the grand final at 2:45. But we've got something special for you now. We're going to name our dream team. Now, a little disclaimer here. This is from what we've just observed through the 2015. Certainly not an endorsement, other than the fine commentators that are beside me, and of course Hamish Mackay. So we'll get into it, I think, because we've got some real exciting talent and some brilliant movement and tries to show you right now. So our fullback of the year, and it's the Kentigern's fullback, number 15, Etani Nanai, and he's a sensational player, Brent, isn't he?
Yeah, he certainly is. He's a fleet-footed young player, and to be only 15 years old and causing this type of damage, he's an outstanding player.
Yeah, he really is. He's just got that big stride, and he's got the ability to really accelerate away and really take the gap but nicely, doesn't he, Bernie?
He certainly does, and he's got a step and everything else on him. He's got the whole package, and as Brent said, only a 15-year-old. It's outstanding.
Let's go to our number 14, and it's another St Kentigern College student, Wesley Tamefuna.
You know, I seen this kid play for the first time a couple of weeks ago against De La Salle, and he's got a big work rate more than anything. He gets his hands on the ball a lot at first receiver, even from set phase. But he knows where the try line is and he knows how to get across the line. He's got a big, strong fend and big, powerful legs, so he knows how to drive towards the line all the time and score plenty of tries. He's probably one of the top try scorers in the comp, I would think.
Yeah, and you see St Kentigern using the first receiver there, Brent, so he can have that ability to mix it up with Wesley Tamefuna wearing the number 14 jersey for St Kentigern. No surprise who our number 11 is. It's another St Kentigern player, and this one, Salamoni Tukania. This guy's he's a freak, isn't he?
Yeah, he's electric. He's a flying Fijian. He's related to Joe Ali Vanderi, and you can see from here he certainly runs like him. And he's also reminds me of Joe Rokafoko. He's just got that outstanding speed and talent and an amazing elusive runner.
He's huge, isn't he?
He's tall, he's lanky, like a long stride. And some of these guys don't look like they're moving that quick, but they're flying, mate. He's class.
He is an absolute superstar, Tukania. And we could probably show you the next 15 minutes of tries that he scored through the season. Look at that. He's just absolutely brilliant. And the body swerve on him as well. And he's been over that chalk plenty of times in 2015 for St Kentigern College. So those are our outside backs, all three of them from St Kentigern College. We've got a big crowd building up here at Eden Park too. A lot of Grammar students coming in today again, Brent, isn't there?
Yeah, it's great to see. Great crowds. It just shows a passion for schoolboy rugby.
So kick-off in the game is 2:45. Shall we move to our centres now and our midfield and our dream team of 2015? And grabbing the number 13 jersey in 2015, Bernie, is Balin Sullivan from King's College.
Yeah, wonderful player, this guy. He's a silky runner, tall and lanky, but he's got all the skills. I think he's come from down the line somewhere, Hawke's Bay perhaps, or somewhere like that. But he's a wonderful, gifted player. He knows where space is and he knows how to get the ball into space. Look at him there, just delaying his pass and waiting for his support players to come. But he knows how to set him up. And what about his defence? He's not frightened to mix it.
He's a great tackler as well. He's got big size, power as well, and creates real opportunities for his outside backs.
He certainly does. He just uses those powerful legs to get mobile, and in defence as well, use them as a driver to knock the other defender, the attacking player backwards.
So Balin Sullivan was the centre. The second five, we've gone to Kelston boys for this one. TJ Vainga from a rich rugby family. His father, Tu'u, played for Samoa. His two brothers have played first-class rugby in New Zealand, Bernie.
Yep, they're obviously a great rugby family, but I'm really impressed with this TJ. He's a good young talent. He's got a real ability to set up his outsides, and he's got the great ability to take the outside gap. You'll see him here against Sacred Heart. He just lines up the 10, gets on the outside, and there's no one in front of him. So I like a midfield back who can find that space.
And he's got good leadership skills too, hasn't he, Brent?
Yeah, he's been the captain there for Kelston in a disappointing season, but he's been a shining light for them.
So Balin Sullivan and TJ Vainga are our midfield. Let's go to our inside backs now, the halves. We had a bit of trouble getting the number 10, a bit of a consensus, but we've gone for Sioping Ngata from Aorere, Brent. Good player too, though.
Yeah, he's got a great boot on him, and there's sounds like he's been hunted in by some AFL clubs, so it just shows you the calibre of this player.
Yes, I think he's got an AFL contract in front of him at the moment, but it's not signed, so clearly very versatile player.
Oh, mate, he's a wonderful kicker of the ball. The Hawthorn Hawks are chasing him, and you can see why.
And halfback, well, we had a number of contenders at halfback. We've gone for Joseph Simpkins from Sacred Heart, and I like this guy. He's got good leadership skills, and he drives his forwards well, doesn't he, Bernie?
Yeah, Joseph Piri Simpkins, I think it is. But, mate, this guy, he gets over the gain line all the time. He's a really good halfback at finding the blind side and making yards up there. And as you said, he's a leader of men as well. So I like this kid. He's involved in the game. Look at that. Just taking guys on and beating them at will.
Yeah, he's got good all-round skills, Brent, hasn't he?
He certainly is. He's very powerful.
All right, so Joseph Simpkins was our halfback. We're going to move to our forwards now. And the number 8, well, we've seen a lot of barnstorming runs, but this guy's better than more, we reckon. AJ Moore from King's College.
Mate, how fast is this guy? Like, he could be the biggest man out there, and he's got the ability to take the ball and run with it. He doesn't mind mixing it and getting over the ball and stealing it. He's a good loose forward, but he's an athlete.
Another one from the Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, it must be a great breeding ground. But yeah, he's just such a great, outstanding all-round athlete. And I think he was second in the North Island shot put as well.
Yeah, he is. He's got all the skills of fashioning himself a brilliant career, has AJ Moore. Number 7, well, we've gone for Dilworth here, Brent, and it's Jonah Mau, a very good player.
Yeah, I've been lucky to comment on a few of his games, and he's been the outstanding player. He just is the old school open side flanker, and he just tackles anything that moves.
And he was very instrumental in a couple of games that Dilworth won, and of course they've managed to stay up for 2016.
Yeah, outstanding really for Dilworth. The middle of the pack they finished, and that's a pretty good result for them. But this guy is a major reason why they're there. Great
support player too, always on hand off his other loose forwards. So Jonah Mau gets the number 7 jersey. The number 6 in our dream team of 2015 has gone to Tom Morrison of King's College, Brent.
Yeah, he's a hard-working number 6, always on hand to score tries, and he's just, very solid over the ball as well, and a very strong defensive work rate.
Yeah, the thing I like about this guy's got ticker and courage, Bernie.
Yeah, a big part of what you've got to have in a number 6 these days. They've got to do the job and knock guys over, but be on the ball all the time.
So there are the loose forwards, the 3, AJ Moore, Tom Morrison, both from King's College, and Jonah Mau from Dilworth. Let's have a look at who our locks are in our Dream Team 2015, number 5. It's another King's College player, and it's the captain of their side, Ben Morgan.
These are the kind of locks that I enjoy. He's just the grafter, he just does all the hard stuff. He's not too interested in the pretty boy stuff, but as you'll see, he does get his hand on the ball, and he doesn't mind charging through, and he's quite athletic as well. So I like this kid. He's got a big future, I think.
And he's error-free. That's the thing I like about him too. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, it certainly is, and it's down to a really inspirational leader.
All right, our number 4 is at De La Salle, and this is Ben Sua, and he is a guy who's excellent in the line-out.
Yeah, he rules the line-out, and he has a massive work rate. And he's already been called out for higher honours. He's a member of the Blues under-18 team, so he's also a very, very good leader for De La Salle.
Yes, he's their captain as well, so interesting that we've both gone for leaders as the locks.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it just shows how important leadership is on the field, and this guy is a wonderful leader of men.
So there we go, So and also Morgan are the locks. Let's go to the props now, and another leader here. This is Antonio Ripata, the captain of Auckland Grammar.
Yes, he certainly lives by example. He's a hard grafter, and that's what you want as a prop and captain.
He's got some pace too, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's probably why I went for him, was his mobility around the track. Like, he can do enough at scrum time, as we see here, but he's got the ability to get out there ranging and running with the ball in hand.
And not many people bet him in the scrum time through the season as well. Awanui Morris, the guy with electric pace. Man, he's quick, isn't he, Brent Ward?
Yeah,
he's the hooker.
Is. He's a live wire hooker, and he just has that pace that can beat anyone around the field. And reminds me of Dane Coles, doesn't he? He's sort of, once he gets the ball in hand, he's hard to stop.
But I'd like to see them in a foot race over 50 or something. It'd be wonderful to see who won that one.
He's not the biggest bloke, Bernie, but by G, he's got, again, a lot of ticker.
Yeah, and good ball skills, you know. It's great to see these guys that pop up all the time and get the ball and run.
Well, it was a big chance filling the shoes of the Tongan Thor at Sacred Heart, but Dominic Devine has come through and got our loose head proposition, Bernie.
Yeah, Sacred Heart's become the school for manufacturing them. I think Michael Casey's there at the academy, and they keep on popping out props. This guy's just a hard worker.
Yeah, great player is Dominic Devine. So there you go, guys. There is our dream team for 2015, and I think if this team took the field, it would be sensational, wouldn't it?
I'd like to see them up against the ITM Cup team and see what happens.
Yeah, it was. There is some real talent, and the most fascinating thing for me, Brent, this year is going to see how these guys go through the system, right?
Yeah, it certainly is, and it'll be interesting to see. And it is going to be hard for Auckland to retain all that talent because there's so many scouts out there now. But it'll be great to keep all of these players in the Auckland region.
Well, yeah, and all those Hawke's Bay guys that got picked through, originally from Hawke's Bay. My word, they'll be keen to get on all three of those guys back. So there you are, our dream team for 2015. We're not far away now from kickoff. In the main game that brings down the curtain to the Unitec 1A Championship. It is the grand final between Auckland Grammar and St Kentigern College. Kicks off at 2:45. Really pleased you're with us to watch the game live here on Auckland First 15 TV. What better way to get ready for the game than look at our best 5 tries, our top 5 tries of 2015. Here they are right now.
Is that,
Right.
is that the pre-match done?
That's it. It's done. Oh.
Down to Mitchell Gibson. Haven't seen too much of him in the game. Nanai still going. Nanai.
So they're just going to unplug their monitor now.
What a beat! And that is beautiful from the fullback at 10 in Nanai. A run of 45 metres.
Coming up midfield, we haven't seen many line breaks in this game, but here is a magnificent one. Oh, De La Salle getting close. Just needs support. Oh, this has got a great try. What a wonderful try to De La Salle. It's George Collins. What a 5-pointer that is right there.
So there we are, the try of the year, Sheldon Tavio from Sacred Heart, a sensational try and one of many that we've had to enjoy over the 2015 season. Well, this is Auckland First 15 TV. We're live at Eden Park, all set for the Unitec 1A Championship final between St Kentigern College and Auckland Grammar. And Bernie McCahill with me in the commentary box, the former All Black and St Peter's Old Boy. And great to see both schools. Look at them. There is hundreds, if not a few thousand of each school here. Brilliant.
Oh, it's outstanding. The atmosphere is building nicely. Grammar's got their chance going, and now St Ken's are coming back at them. A bit of a steer off at the moment by the look of things, but I don't know. A couple of thousand people each. It's each school. Outstanding. It's almost like a soccer game, isn't it, in England, the way they're going for it. Look at them.
It's absolutely staggering. Well, it's going to be a really interesting clash, this game. Auckland Grammar versus St Kentigern College, the 4th year in a row these three teams have met in the final. In 2012, St Kentigern won 22-7. In 2013, 13-11 to St Kentigern. Last year, Grammar turned the tables, winning that match 31-26, a slightly higher scoring match. And for St Kentigern College, this is the 4th year, or the 5th straight year they've been in the grand final. Outstanding record to St Kentigern College over the last few years, isn't it?
Oh, you can see that the programs that they got in place at the school are really, really working, and the work that Ty Lavere does as the head of rugby, bringing these guys through and developing them into something special. They are the benchmark for Auckland secondary schools rugby now.
They sure are. St Kentigern College have won 4 titles in their career, 3 of them in the last 4 years. Grammar, of course, that rich history dating back all the way to the late 1890s, have won the title 56 times in the last, whatever it is, 120 odd years now for the secondary school title. And some great All Blacks coming out of St Kentigern in recent times. Bernie Sedavini Sidavatu, Jerome Kano, Kieran Reid had a year there in 2000, John Arthur, Joe Rokathoko, Tamani Valu, a recent product of the school, and we've seen a lot of really top players come out of St Kentigern College in recent years.
Yeah, and it is recent times. You know, when we were back at school in the 80s, they weren't really around too much, but they have developed it, and they're producing great talent. It's wonderful.
So St Kentigern College, well, it's hard to know whether they're the favourites, because when these two teams met on July the 25th in round 9, it was 12-10 to St Kentigern College. St Kentigern were the pace setters all season, Bernie. They did lose one game, didn't they, against King's College? But other than that, it was blemish-free. So maybe a slight favourite in this game, St Kentigern College.
Oh, yeah, look, I think they have to be slight favourites. That's the way they've played the season. You know, they've beaten Grammar, they've beaten most teams. But Grammar are a very smart, intelligent team, and I wouldn't put it past them coming out today and having a real crack.
So there's the table, the top 2 teams meeting in the final. St Kentigern College eliminating Sacred Heart last week by 20 points to 3, and Grammar putting away King's College in a close match, 19 points to 12. That was a 50-50 game, Bernie, that Grammar-King's College match. Very little in that, only 1 try in the game, scored by a very impressive centre for Auckland Grammar, Lokati Manu. It's a brilliant try, an opportunist try, and very close match. So within a hair's breadth of not making the final, Auckland Grammar. But one thing that they have proved time and time again this year is their stickability. They've won, I think it's 8 matches by 7 points or less. So they've had to grind out some victories, and they've done so on every single occasion other than when they play St Kentigern.
Yeah, well, that shows that they know how to win, and a good team is a team that can actually wrap up a game when it's almost beyond them. So, you know, they will be in this game right to the end. Let's hope that it's as exciting as the first game, but we're expecting big things from both teams.
Well, glad you're with us here on Auckland First 15 TV as the Grammar team comes out onto Eden Park, led by their captain Antonio Ripata, the tight head prop, the 18-year-old, 105 kilos, senior prefect at the school. Antonio Ripata, a real leader amongst the senior students.
I had the pleasure of interviewing him after the first round game against St Peter's, and he's a lovely young man. You can see why he's got leadership skills written all over him.
Yeah, they're a good team. If you ever want a good example, or an example of a good rugby team, full stop, it is Auckland Grammar. This 15, no changes at all from the side that beats King's College last week. In fact, all of these 15 players played the full 80 minutes. They've got a rugged loose forward trio. Sione Havili was outstanding last week. Their front row stood up to the King's College front row. And in the backs, Lokati Manu, I mentioned him, he had a whale of a game. And Wise Guy Faiani, the brother of TJ, of course, used to go to St Kentigern and is now in the Auckland team. Wise Guy Faiani, number 10, playing in his 2nd straight Unitec 1A championship. The coach is Dave Askew.
Watch number 9 as well. This guy is a very strong person over the ruck ball or the tackle ball. He'll steal a bit of ball, so they've got great control at 9 and 10.
Yeah, Melino Fanianganofo is that player, the 93-kilogram halfback, big lad, often the way these days.
We can hear the pipe bands.
Here comes St Kentigern College onto Eden Park. big occasion here at Eden Park for these boys. Great to have the final here at Eden Park for 2015. St Kentigern College finished top of the round robin standings, but just by a single point. And this side has done so well through the season. They have our electric ball runners out wide, competitive front row and pack. But there you are. There is their team, coached by Tyler Vere. Sesimani Tupou, rather, number 3, is playing in his 5th consecutive 1A Unitec Championship final. He's been at the school for 5 years, since year 10 he's been there. Keep your eye too on Pari Parkinson. He is a lock with electric athleticism. They're captained by Dalton Papali at number 7. And out wide, that electric 3. In the back, we've got Tukanea, Tamiafuna and Nanai, all very good players. Rupena Parkinson wearing the number 11 jersey in this match.
Yeah, I think when you talk about that, Glenn, that Grammar are going to have to be very careful where they kick the ball. They're almost better off kicking the ball to touch than letting these guys have a crack at counter-attack.
So a great crowd in. And big moment too for the referee, James Dolman. And we are underway in the Unitec 1A Championship final for 2015. Auckland Grammar in the dark blue, and in the blue and white hoops, of course, St Kentigern College. If you're logged on, hope you're enjoying the coverage, and you'll enjoy the final as we move through the next 70 minutes of playing time. So it should be a ripper of a match, this one. We'll go to Brent Ward on the sideline too very shortly. He'll give us a perspective of the match from his point of view.
When you're ready.
So the first line out is going to be St Kentigern. Papali is going to take the ball. And they keep it tight, St Kentigern. Holding the ball at the moment is Cole Watson. And he's going to set it for Saker. Out to Price it comes. The second 5/8 is Braden Enor, and straight away Enor is creating space. He's got a player on his inside. Surely this is not going to be a try in the first minute of play. Beautiful quick ball. Must be a try here. Nanai, try time.
Yeah. Just push it, because I can't see here.
What a start to St Kentigern College. 90 seconds, not even done. They lead 5-0.
Well, if Grammar ever needed a wake-up call to say, watch out for this St Ken's backline, that was it. This guy, Enor, at number 12, he's played 13 a bit of the season. He's silky. He knows how to take a gap. He's a great player, and he's just created huge space. A good support from Price on the inside, and then it was just a numbers game. And that that man Nanai can cut anyone to pieces.
Well, Brent Ward will go to you on the sideline. That was what a start, mate.
I think Wardy might be drowned out by the support of the crowd.
Yeah, poor old Brent, he can't hear us. But what a start for Etani Nanai.
I think this young fella Price, a very good goal kicker, left-footed goal kicker. I think he's mainly a halfback. But they've had a couple of injuries mid-season, and he's moved out to 10, and that's brought young Henry Saker into 9. This guy can play game. He can control football.
Yeah, Price is there for another year yet too. He's only in year 12, and Price converts the try. 7-0, St Kentigern. Wonderful start, Brent Ward.
I'll make it your job to keep them behind you all day, okay?
What a start to St Kentigern College. Etani Nanai, who turned 16 just on Thursday. And he has, after a brilliant season, got things started for St Kentigern College. Grammar couldn't let King score a try last week, and they've conceded a try in the first minute. And a bit of trouble already for Auckland Grammar, for Simeon Latu, and it's been turned over. Saker. Plenty of players out on that left-hand side as well. Good run coming forward here from Taloki, the hooker for St Kentigern.
Let it come, Blue, let it come. You've lost it.
Grammar doing a good job to slow down the ball at that ruck. That's enabled their defensive line to get set. Tamiafuna in close to the ruck, likes to get involved in the game as Saker finds Price again. Out to Enor. In fact, that's one of the, that's Nanai up there. Good drift defence though from Grammar. So they keep that down. Price. Grammar appealing for a knock on there, but it's not given. Good ball movement again is Tukania. Been playing on the left wing a lot this season, but wearing 13 in this final.
Would have liked to see him flick that ball through the chain.
Payne making the tackle there for Auckland Grammar there. Open side flanker. Play on though, no knock on. And it's Toloki on that far side, the hooker again. Who continues the possession. Ball retention here has been brilliant from St Kentigern, hasn't it? He's just been recycling it beautifully as Tamiafuna offloads it. Now it's Dalton Papali. Really asking questions of that Grammar defence, Caleb Milne. And I think Grammar have got their hands on the ball. By gee, they've hardly had the ball in the game so far.
It was a double steal.
It was a double steal as Price gives it back out to Parkinson. But he's driven back strongly in the tackle that time by the Grammar forwards.
Play.
Penalty to Grammar.
On their feet.
Well, that'll be some relief for Grammar. They're working extremely hard on defence. St Kitts are asking all sorts of questions all over the park from them. They'll be glad to just get out of their 22 and relieve some of this pressure.
My word, they've been tested defensively already, Bernie, haven't they?
Absolutely.
Gee. 7-0 is the score. The try to Ethani Nanai in the first minute of the game. Conversion from Carlos Price. The first 5 for St Kentigern.
Let's just see if Grammar can control some ball now. They've got the ability to win it at the line out, but they'll have to work hard to get out of their own half.
Miguel, up he goes. The lock forward for Auckland Grammar, Perkinson.
Stop!
Faiani is a good kicker of the ball, but he's kicked that one straight down the throat of Tamiafuna. Now Nanai.
Keep coming, keep coming.
Plenty of height on that one. No one at all there. Well, that was Tamiafuna, uncontested. Opportunity missed there for St Kentigern College.
Lost forward.
Gee, a near thing there for them.
Yeah, I think Tamiafuna just expected a Grammar guy to be there catching it, and it went to open land. He then tried to, I guess, rush himself to catch it. He might have been better letting it bounce because he wasn't quite close enough to get on there. But if he caught that, man, you'd put money on him to score, wouldn't you?
You sure would. There was oodles of space for him. See how these two scrums go, Bernie.
Yeah, this is my forte, Glenn.
Defeating the ball into the scrum, Auckland Grammar for Leon the Norfolk, wearing the pink headgear. He's still got another year left at Auckland Grammar after this year as well, as Faiani gets the pass. Mackenzie with the no-look pass, but it's gone backwards for Leon the Norfolk. Cleans up. It forces Havili to play scrum half. Out it goes onto the right wing to Cassidy. St Kentigern have looked after him and they've stolen the ball. It's excellent work from Parkinson. That's Paddy Parkinson. 2 Parkinsons in this St Kentigern lineup today. One on the right wing. Rather on the left wing, Rupena is the son of Reuben Parkinson. Of course, Highlanders fans will remember him from back in the day. Excellent kick downfield, wasn't it?
That's a sensational boot. St Kitts are matching their attack with defence, aren't they? They're into the Grammar boys, knocking them over, keeping them backward.
Wonderful atmosphere here too at Eden Park for the final. St Kentigern with that early try, 7-0 over Auckland Grammar. And up goes Parkinson for the line out to secure ball. It's a good kick. Cassidy's got it.
Lost forward.
And St Kentigern have a chance to rumble forward. Beautifully on hand there was Tritvavata. And out it comes in the midfield again. Oh, stone cold drop there by Enor. Be disappointed with that.
Knock on. No, you're still
yes, absolutely, Glenn. He will be disappointed with that. He's a class player. Just perhaps looked to flick it through his hands. I'm not sure what was on his mind, but he needed to hang on to that pill. More relief for Grammar. The onslaught continues.
Hope you're enjoying the coverage here on Auckland First 15 TV. First time the final's gone worldwide, of course. Hope you're tuning in wherever you are around the world, and let us know via social media as well, Twitter or Facebook, where you're watching it. Had people through the season from Dubai and Canada, UK watching games live.
New York.
It's been fantastic, hasn't it? So glad you could be with us here on Auckland First 15 TV. What a crowd too, superb. Virtually the entire schools, both schools here. Rolls, look at them all, unbelievable.
Every time I look up, Glenn, it looks like there's another couple of hundred on either end of the stands. It's fantastic, isn't it? I see the Barbars Club's pretty full up the top there.
Okay. Height.
Nothing like watching the best young talent on display coming through the system, and my word, there's some talent in these two teams.
Coach! Bind!
A lot of contests, a lot of hit on the scrums here. Auckland Grammar wise to slow the game down a bit. Off the back comes Carter. Running ball for the fullback, Vaha Akolo, who's won the battle of the loose ball on this occasion. Well, I thought
No advantage coming there.
St Kentigern got back in good numbers on that occasion, Bernie, but in the end they conceded the penalty.
Yeah, Grammar attacked very well, and the problem with being on attack is you're often running support lines off the runner to take a pass instead of just getting to him to look after the ball. And St Kent's got numbers to the breakdown. I'm pretty sure they got over the top and had control of it. But maybe referee didn't be hands in the ruck.
Just behind you, mate. Just back.
So Fiani is going to have a go at the post here. This is a tough kick.
Yeah, although the wind, when I was out there earlier on, was helping him. It was northeasterly, so it could be right behind his back, straight through the sticks. So if he gets it up in the air, he might be okay.
What a start to St Kentigern College. I'm still trying to get my head around that, Bernie. That would have just set the cat amongst the pigeons, both sides, 7-0. Superb try to Nanai. So this is Wise Guy Fiani. Second year on the first 15. Part of the team that succeeded in the final last year against their opponents, 31-26. Fiani looks like he might have the distance. Just away though. Pretty decent effort, Bernie McCall.
Oh, he easy had the yards there. Struck it extremely well and just hung up on the wind. It was beautiful. It can't have missed by much.
So the score remains 7-0. St Kentigern College, remember, going for their 5th title in their history, and Auckland Grammar their 57th title. Neon the Norfolk is going to feed his blindside flanker Havili. Keep your eye on this guy. He's an outstanding ball runner. The best ball runner that Grammar have. Look at that leg drive. Making a good 20 metres with a bloke hanging off his back. Fiani, good running ball for him. Out to Cassidy on that right wing side. This is Sean Cassidy. They're there in numbers. Brandon Payne, the knee on the Norfolk. Looked like he knocked it on, but the referee was right there, ruled it off his foot.
Been lost. St Ken's.
St Ken's have it. And it's back to Nanai with the relieving kick. Yeah, what a beauty that is. Quick line-outs taken. Here is Vaha Akolo. Vaha Akolo. Cassidy in there, but they're St Kent's in numbers. Referee Dolman thinking about blowing his whistle as these breakdowns get super competitive. For Neon the Norfolk. McKenzie at first receiver this time for Grammar. That one's gone a bit far. No mark called by the left-footed Nanai.
Come out. Yep.
And this line-out will take place about 7 metres inside the St Kentigern half.
I think you called it right there, Glenn, that McKenzie did kick that ball too far. He probably should have let it drop outside the 22, which forces St Kent's hand a bit, but it also gives the Grammar guys a better chance of getting up and competing for the ball.
Who's in, boys?
Chance to look at some of these forwards now. Sisimani Tupou, number 3 for St Kentigern. Remember, playing his 5th 1A championship final. Miguel's overthrown his line out. And away comes Seika, the halfback. So that line out, which worked so well for Grammar last week, erring on that occasion. Price. Again, playing the territory game. Freedom Vaha Akolo. Safe at the back for Grammar.
That's a good strike of the ball too, good yards from Vaha Akolo.
Anything?
Safe at the back, he's been all season.
I'd say Grammar's settled down a bit now, haven't they, Glenn? The game's become a bit more competitive both ways.
Yes, it sure has. Now we have Sam Toloki. His dad, he's the son of a Tongan World Cup representative back in the 95 World Cup, Sam Toloki.
You've detached, and then gone back in, so it's actually all offside. Yeah. What's that? What player? Whoever had the ball at the back? Yeah.
Referee James Dolman's making the decisions pretty clear.
Yeah, he's having a good game so far, and
boys, there's a bit going on.
Can't be easy for the referee with all that chanting and cheering going on.
What's that?
He might think it's for him.
Right, boys, wind up.
So 20 minutes left in the first half. St Kentigern 7. Leading Grammar 0 to try to Nanai in the first minute of the game. Conversion to Price.
Coach! Bind! Set!
Grammar scrum looking solid. From the Northall. Faiani.
Stop. 7, come out. 7, 8.
That's Parkinson taking it back there. That's Rupena Parkinson on the left wing. He's the son of Reuben Parkinson and the nephew of Matua Parkinson. Of course, two good players back in the day. Reuben, robust midfield back. Matua Parkinson, a flanker, an open side flanker.
Still struggling to believe that this
Wait until your team's behind you.
this young Nine-Eye is only 15.
Well, he's just turned 16 on Thursday, mate.
Wow, he's just mature above his years, isn't he?
Yes, he's got all the composure that you'd like in a player maybe 10 years older. I see his favourite old boy is Sam Nock, of course, playing
Got the front.
for Northland in the NPC now, and a former under-20s halfback. And he's signed for the Blues next year, Sam Nock as well. Quite a few of these St Kentigern boys, Bernie, have actually nominated him as their favourite old boy. So he's obviously had a big impact.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's wonderful. I guess it's getting up the ladder, and it's someone that they can aspire to be like.
And a great leader, Sam Nock, and he played, of course, won a title here in the Unitic 1A Championship for St Kentigern. That's been won against the throw as Faiani comes out. Mackenzie finds some space behind Nano, but he's back in good position. That one's off the side of his boot, and that brings big cheers from the Grammar supporters in the crowd.
As we get a nice message all the way from Shanghai, and it's somebody saying that the referee's having a great game. It just so happens to be from a Christine Dolman, James's mum, saying mum's always the biggest fan.
That's
Welcome
right.
along, Christine. Hope you're enjoying the show.
And Shanghai, that's fantastic. Thanks for tuning in, Christine. That's brilliant. Remember, if you're on social media, let us know where you're watching.
Step up.
Just search for Auckland First 15 TV on Twitter or on Facebook, and we'll get your messages. Chance now for Grammar to... Oh, they've lost the line out, Bernie. That's a blow. I was just about to say it's a chance for them to move into the St Kentigern 22 and mount something meaningful there. But in the end, St Kentigern will get out of it through Carlos Price. Vaha Akolo. On this left wing side is Latu. They haven't really got Manu into the game yet. They're number 13. There he is over the ball there. Vaha Akolo. Well, he skipped away to the blind side. There was space there, but he stayed in field, Bernie. He would have been isolated.
Yeah, and Turkania did well to come across and drag him into touch. But you made the comment to the other side. Grammar are just not getting hold of the ball.
So there are our social media handles and sites.
Twitter down the bottom, Auckland First 15 TV, and our Facebook page as well. So let us know where you're watching. Be fascinating to find out where you are. There's Price staying at halfback off the line out that time, using his halfback experience. Latu. This is Simeon Latu, right on the halfway line. Whaiani. Nanai come across. He's got everything covered nicely, hasn't he? Good boot on him as well. She's going to be interesting to watch in future years. Etani Nanai.
He's covering a lot of ground to get to those kicks too. He's almost leaving space for the Grammar boys to kick into, and then he makes up 25 yards to get there. Outstanding stuff.
Well, he's got good rugby pedigree in him. He's a cousin of Tim Nanai Williams. Don't forget, we'll have highlights of all of this match and our previous match, the 1B final, which was won by Onehunga by a point, 23-22, on our First 15 YouTube channel tomorrow with our school report. Last one for 2015, Whaiani. Tamiafuna into this one. Doing a lot of kicking at the moment, Auckland Grammar, down to these outside backs, aren't they? And backing their defensive line to come up and shut these guys down. This time they've done that effectively enough. Parkinson taking the ground 12 metres inside his own half.
Stay 5.
This is Saker.
Thank you.
Price. This is Party Parkinson, offloads to his teammate Cole Watson, and he's thumped. But there's space here for Saker. Oh, nice pass. Oh, Papalili couldn't handle the ball. He'd be disappointed with that, even though he went in and made a very good tackle.
Yeah.
But disappointing that he'll drop the ball there.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're talking about the Grammar kicking a lot before. I'm just not sure that they're kicking accurately enough. They're not getting anything out of it. They might just have to change their tactics, go to chip kicks or grubbers or something different. But the way they're kicking at the moment, particularly Nanai at the back. Oh, here we go. Lovely little pass inside. Maybe just a bit behind that shoulder. Papali couldn't hang on to it. He's very disappointed with himself.
Yeah, Dalton Papali, the captain. Instrumental player all season for them. Favourite old boy for the open side flanker is Jerome Cato.
Bind! Sit!
Oh, good scrum coming in this time from St Kentigern. Referee Dolman wants it again, though.
Too messy. We're not going to play away from that. Too long at the back. Through the 45.
Yeah, St Kent's, with my limited knowledge, just seem to be getting the advantage there.
Okay. Okay, Mark's here, boys.
Well, Rob Nicol. I'm assuming that's a Rob Nicol. It's not a Rob Nicol. No, it's not the person involved. Rob is the. I was thinking Rob,
the players' agent.
Players' agent, yeah, Players' Association. We've got Rob Nicol tuning in Victoria, Canada. We've got Mason
Come up and watch it, Richard.
Fian from Bondi Beach in Sydney. Nick Mitchell tuning in from New Jersey in the United States. And Jared Nelgas, South Africa. My word, what time is it in South Africa at the moment?
What time is it anywhere? Fantastic.
Glad to have you all with us. That scrum working quite effectively as Carter does the wide thing this time. 7. That's Papali is going to be penalised. Referee playing advantage, and he's going to go back to that penalty for leaving the scrum early, Papali.
7, binding. Off early.
Grammar might have to work on that scrum, get that tidied up. Rapaza might need a bit more support on his side to keep that scrum rock solid. They're not getting enough dominance there to put any platform out.
Oh, Whaiani. Now that's an excellent touch finder, isn't it? Into the 22. This has not been seen much in the game so far, Bernie McCarroll.
No, and if they're going to score points, they've got to be able to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 phases down here and just make put some real pressure on St Kitts, which they haven't managed to do. Starts with a throw, and then the lifters, and then the line-out catcher. So they've got a big job to do here. And then they've got to try and just continue to dominate possession.
Well, Antonio Miguel has the challenge of getting his line-out right. He's already overthrown one. This time he's going to get it. Taking it nicely is Satani Tua, the loose head prop for Auckland Grammar. Fanian Lanolfo out to Whaiani. On the cutback, here comes Manu. This is Lokati Manu. Very strong player. Scored the try for Grammar last week. That got them into the final here after beating Kings 19-12. Satani Tua getting close. This is good quick ball. Grammar begin to the danger zone now for St Kentigern. Only 5 metres out. Carter in there trying to secure possession for his team.
Auckland Grammar now, only 2 metres away. Payne in there.
Rapata.
The skipper sets it up with 2 metres out. Away comes Havili. That's good defence on him by his opposite, Caleb Milne. And he's turned it over too. And that was excellent defence from St Kentigern. Can they get the kick away? Or will they be trapped? They're going to be trapped surely for a 5 metre scrum. They are. It took a little while though.
Took their time. Tamafuna strong to buy some time, but Havili made it easy on the St Ken's defence early on by just running across the field. Wasn't able to get any forward momentum, and from that Seika was able to turn the ball over. But an awkward pass put them under all sorts of pressure in the end goal. Good pressure from Grammar. They finally managed to stay down here for a period of time.
Well, they're showing their class, they're showing their ability to play for each other, and their good teamwork that they've been renowned for all season. 10 minutes to play until halftime. You'll think they need to take this chance though, Bernie.
Oh, yeah, without doubt, they've got to come away with points, whatever that is, 3 points, 5 points, 7 points, it doesn't matter. They've been down here long enough now. They've got St Ken's on the rack. They've got to get something out of it.
Let's see what they do. From the scrum here, we've got 2 players on the blind side, Faiani and McKenzie. Latu is there as well. Scrappy ball, though, from Leon the Northall. Forced to tidy up.
He's done well.
They've still got an opportunity here, Grammar, to cook something up. Ripata. Grammar now only 5 metres out again. Some one-off running continues. That time it was Connor Wahongi. Satani Tua. The penalty coming for Grammar if they want it. So they've got that luxury. Carter in there supporting his teammate. Wearing 8 for Auckland Grammar. Inching their way closer to the line. Payne. Brandon Payne.
Knock on there.
So they're going to go back to the penalty.
Offside 7. You can't take the man before he's picked up the ball. Okay? Taking half take before he's picked up the ball.
So that's good, patient play by Grammar. It's what they've needed to do, and they've come away with the result. What I'd like to see when they get that penalty and they know it's there, have a real crack, give it to the backs and have, try something because they've got nothing to lose.
So you'll come through, but you've grabbed hold of him before he's actually got the ball.
Well, they must have been tempted there to
pick it up. Yep.
Must have been tempted to maybe put down another scrum and go for the try. They really had to fight hard to get that player down, didn't they? Tame Funa, a couple of others as well. St Kentigern
Hang on, mate, 1 second.
asking questions even though they're deep in their in goal.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what happened just before, that's why. So just have a yarn to him there.
I think Grammar will get a lot of heart out of the last 5 minutes of play.
Yep.
They'll realise that they control the ball. They're in this game.
So Faiani with the second attempt of the afternoon. Wise guy Faiani gets Auckland Grammar on the board.
Dalton, just at ruck time, mate. Don't send
just on half an hour of play, so not far away from half time, and Grammar narrow the gap to 4 points.
Yeah, but you had your hand on it before. Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying Auckland First 15's coverage here of the 2015 Unitec 1A Championship Final. St Kentigern in the blue and white leading 7-3 over the defending champions from Auckland Grammar. St Kentigern in their 5th straight final, aiming to win their 4th title in 5 years. That was Lokati Manu hitting that up, or was that Havili? McKenzie forced to retreat to put his boot to the ball. Parkinson, now Nanai on his left edge. Taken nicely around the corner. Seika spies a gap behind the ruck. Doesn't have much support though, Henry Seika. Now the St Kentigern forwards pile in and they got a penalty.
You'll find him. Go away, 6. You need to clear release first.
Phenomenal, isn't it? We've just been handed another few people have made contact with us from around the world. We've got Andrew Wells in Manila, Philippines, Rudolph Jenkins in California, Quentin Hill in Egypt, Jordan Chi, Tonga. That's brilliant. And Elliot Bennett. Yes, we've given you a shout out, Elliot Bennett, in Brazil somewhere. Don't know where you are in Brazil, Elliot, but thanks for messaging us. Probably Rio de Janeiro. Worst places to be in the world than Rio de Janeiro, Bernie McCahill.
Oh, I could only imagine it's a little bit warmer than here.
Not as good as it's been here at Eden Park, though, that's for sure. 7-3 for the final of the 2015 championship, with 6 minutes to play till half-time. And St Kentigern now have the opportunity to add to their lead. They've got decent field position here. Important time of the game right here. Grammar are going to be tested on defence. Not far out from half-time as Saker digs in to try and get the ball. Grammar have done a really good job to slow that down. And in fact, they're going to get a penalty. Well, that was an important breakdown there.
Play advantage, but they didn't never release. Okay, so they're on the ball, holding on.
It's pretty clear from referee James Dolman. Papali not frightened to go up and ask the question of him, challenge him.
Yes, he's very well respected as Dalton Papali, the captain of St Kentigern College.
On your line out, don't send those two out before the ball's gone back, okay? So that's leaving the line out early. What's that?
Chance go up again from the St Kentigern supporters who've made their way from Pakuranga for the game here at Eden Park. Grammar, of course, just around the corner. That was beautifully taken to the line out by Finn Perkinson.
How were those offsides there, Richard? Were they up from the 10?
For Neon the Norfolk out to Faiani. I'd like to see Manu get his hands on the ball. He's been skipped out there as Vahakolo gets into the line from fullback. Mackenzie, good support from him. For Neon the Norfolk. He'll be doing well to stay in field here, and he's done so nicely. Here's Manu. Taken nicely around the hips by Caleb Milne.
Backwards, play. Play.
And it's going to be play on, and it's been turned over. St Kentigern turned defence into attack here. That's Enor trying to find space, but it's straight down the throat of Sean Cassidy.
Come out, Blue.
And that one's straight down the throat of Etani Nanai. Nanai, the try scorer in the game so far.
Ball's there.
Ripata, he's having a whale of a game. Making a good tackle there, didn't he, Bernie? Really came in and flew it. Etani Nanai as Caleb, or rather Carlos Price, tries to find some space behind the backs, but not deep enough, that kick.
Rapata showing the backs what they have to do against Nainai. Don't give him any room, just get into him. Put him on the deck. Leading from the front.
He's having a good game, isn't he? Antonio Ripata. Tight head prop for Auckland Grammar and captain of the first 15. So hanging on they are, even though they've been in their own half for a little while now, Grammar.
So not early, Blue, not early white.
3 minutes left in this first half.
5 and 8, not early.
St Kentigern College 7, leading Grammar 3.
Living up to all expectations, isn't it?
It's a beauty. It's been a great match so far. Up high is Paddy Parkinson, and he's been taken in the air, I think.
Still there. Stay in.
He's talking to the St Kents about leaving early again. He's saying they need to stay in. They're leaving
Offside.
Before the line out is completed. Well, he's warned them enough. I've heard him say it 2 or 3 times.
So finally gets Grammar back into St Kentigern territory.
No. It's when the ball leaves the line of touch.
The referee Dolman just clarifying his issue there with the St Kentigern line out. Miguel.
Play.
It's been taken away though by St Kents, and Saker has it.
Away. That's fine. Ball's out. Play.
Oh, good tackle, sweating on the prop forward, Samania.
It went backwards.
St Kentigern still in possession though.
Okay.
Jerry Samania, number 1, another son of a former international.
Should we play on? Okay, we're going to play advantage.
Playing advantage to Grammar as Vaha Akolo comes up from fullback. Bit of a line up outside him. Oh, good tackle. Gee, that needed to be made. It was Milne coming in there, and Tukania is riding him to the ground now. Vaha Akolo looking dangerous from fullback. Faiani, Mackenzie.
Settles it down, midway 22 and halfway. From there on the North Forward waits Whaiani. Good run coming in here from Payne. He didn't offload in the tackle. Is that being lost in the tackle by Wihongi? Play on it is. This is good ball retention. Out it comes to Payne in centre field. Good tackles being made by both teams at the moment. From the on the North Forward, here's Lokati Manu. Dearly love to take and beat his opposite. Set up play for Auckland Grammar. In the shadows of half-time, an important period of play here is Whaiani. Tries to create space on the outside, Whaiani. Well, that was a close call, wasn't it, again? Tackles needed to be made, and they are being made by St Kentigern.
Away, Whites!
Auckland Grammar scoring here would be huge in the context of this match. Fani on the Norfolk. Molino Fani on the Norfolk, taken 12 metres out. Someone needs to play scrum, half back, and it is Ripata. Satani Tua. Satani Tua inches his way closer to the line. Oh, that's got to be close. It is not a try for the Norfolk. He hasn't got it down. It's been held up.
Wow, what a tackle. Enor.
Brilliant try-saving tackle.
Wow. How good was that?
Time off. It's going to be a scrum, but time off. We've got a foul play report. So separate, move back.
Well, we're going back to an earlier infringement.
Great charge here. Was that fullback, was it?
I'm not sure who that was. I mean, it might have been Harvili. Very close. Fani on the Norfolk did the right thing to go for the try.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's outstanding defence to hold him up in that those circumstances. Yep. Good pressure from Grammar. Yep. They seem to have finally sorted out their set play, so they're winning their line-outs and they're able to dominate the play.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do, because I've seen the incident as well. Yep. I thought it would have been a penalty. No, not yet. But I'm going to talk to them about the clean out, okay? Because what actually happened, the one I saw, is he connected with his player as well, okay? So I'll just have a word with them, and we'll go with the scrum here. I think he's had the advantage. Yeah, okay, thanks.
All right, so what's James Dolphin going to do here? Dolman, rather.
And one white.
Yeah, I think he said he's going to go for the scrum because he's seen the incident and he was just worried about the clean out being a bit hard.
Not a deliberate effect, okay? I think it's really, really clumsy. Okay. So we would have blown a penalty for that. Yep. They've obviously got an invasion, and just taking him out. So you need to bind on, okay? Yep. So that ends there, and that's there across the team. Okay? Yep.
So Jerry Samani, the player spoken to there.
Up, scrum your ball, okay? Right. Okay, message made, scrum their ball.
All right, so it's going to be Auckland Grammar after that incident.
Scrum.
Great field position, good opportunity, just on half-time to get back within a point or even take the lead at half-time. Let's see what happens.
Wouldn't it be amazing if Auckland Grammar went to the sheds in front?
That would be a bit of a surprise. Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, thanks.
They are composed, they are in control.
Yeah, they came through some tough times in that semi-final against Kings too, it must be said, Auckland Grammar. They were being severely pressured on occasions during that game, and not to concede a try was a superb effort. So here we go. Big moment in the context of the game here. Carter off the back for Neon on North. Oh, he's going to head down, score the try. He's got it. Molino for Neon on North scores the try.
Okay, for both teams. That was probably the best scrum.
That'll give his team the lead at halftime.
Come the man, come the hour. Yeah, this guy's having a great game. I love his pass. He's got a huge, big pass. It's one of his strengths.
No, I'm good, thanks. That's half-time, eh?
But he's got a low centre of gravity, hard to tackle. Grammar got their scrum right. They weren't under as much pressure in that one. They were able to deliver the ball. Let's have a look at it. And look how wide Finane and Golfer gets off the pass.
Well, making the tackle was Enor, the man who just held him up moments ago. Couldn't stop the nuggety halfback from going over and scoring another try for his side. So it's going to be Auckland Grammar who are going to the half-time break in front of St Kentigern. what 40 minutes or 35 minutes we're going to have in the second half. This is Faiani, wise guy Faiani. Oh, no conversion. So it's just going to be a single point at half-time in these two sides. 8-7, Grammar leading St Kentigern College.
Okay, I think that's happening both sides. So
the early try to Etani Nanai converted by Carlos Price. That happened inside 90 seconds. Grammar came back with a penalty to Faiani, and then the try right on half-time to Molino Fion-Norfolk, the halfback. Defending their title, Auckland Grammar are leading at half-time by 8 points to 7.
So let's do that. Let's make that our goal. Cool. Go in, eh? We'll go in. Just go in. Go in.
School Report hooks you up with all the tries, hits and highlights from the Auckland 1A Championship every Sunday. Subscribe to YouTube Auckland First 15 TV and catch all the action on School Report. School Report hooks you up with all the tries, hits and highlights from the Auckland 1A Championship every Sunday. Subscribe to YouTube Auckland First 15 TV and catch all the action on School Report.
Well, welcome to Eden Park. All right, we will come back to Brent Ward in just a moment. The microphone is just cutting in and out. We will obviously come back to you and come back to Joe Edwards, the Auckland number 6, in just a moment. He's playing against Taranaki tomorrow. And, of course, he captained the St Kentigern team in 2011 when they won the 1A Championship. We are at half-time here, of course, though, in the 2015 Unitec 1A Championship final. It's old school St Kentigern. There they are. They're trailing by a point, 8-7. To Auckland Grammar, the defending champions. This is I think the 4th year in a row these two sides have met in the final. In 2012, St Kentigern won 22-7. In 2013, 13-11. 2014, the tables were turned, of course, Grammar 31-26. But, well, St Kentigern won in 2011 against Kelston, 38-17 that year. The captain of that team was Joe Edwards, who's will try again. Sideline with Brent Ward.
It's an old school captain of the first 15. Joe, how did you find that first half?
Yeah, I found it a bit of an arm wrestle between both teams. They're both still finding out where they can exploit the weaknesses of the other team. The scoreboard reflects it pretty well. You know, it's pretty tough and pretty tight tussle out there. Yeah,
it's a very tight game. And how did you find it playing in front of the crowds like this and the support you get from your school?
Yeah, you know, that's one thing that I remember about the schools is you always get great support. Everyone turns out in their colours. Everyone turns out with their chants, and a bit of banter's always goes along with it. So, you know, I miss that, and school spirit and school pride's massive with both of these schools in the history.
Excellent, Joe. Thanks very much for your time, and all the best for the game tomorrow against Taranaki. I really all the best. Now back to you, Glenn.
Good on you, Brent. Thanks very much, mate. And Joe Edwards, of course, packing down on the blind side for Auckland against Taranaki on this ground tomorrow, Eden Park. Crowd around about 10,000 in here. And, well, you're either in one camp, aren't you? You're either in the Grammar or the St Kentigern camp. And you really wouldn't want to pick it. Bernie McCahill, would you? Who's up here in the commentary box with me?
No, not at the moment, Glenn. It's just too tight. It's like that previous game, and we've had a wonderful exhibition of rugby today, but who's going to win this game? It's going to come down to nerves of steel by the look of it. You know, look at that first half, and St Kitts was so dominant for 20 minutes of it, and then Grammar came back for the last 15 and end up in front. So I know St Kitts have got a bit of a win advantage, but whether that's a factor in the game, I don't think it's that big. So let's see what happens.
Well, I hope you're enjoying our coverage here on Auckland First 15 TV, wherever you are around the world, and we've had people from all over the place, haven't we? Manila, California, Egypt, Tonga, Brazil make contact with us, and some others from Canada, Bondi Beach, New Jersey, and South Africa. Josh McGregor is apparently on a cruise boat in the Cook Islands at the moment, watching the final here, which is great. Josh, thanks for tuning in. And you don't have to be too far away that'll be watching. Kevin Mialamu, thanks for watching. You're watching at home today, enjoying the final between St Kentigern and Auckland Grammar. I wonder who he'd be picking after the first half. Don't know. It's a tough one to pick, isn't it? Tough to pick a winner. Could swing on one moment, Bernie McCahill. That's the other thing. Could swing on just one moment. Yeah, and that could be a mistake from one of the players. You know, a drop ball, a mistouch. There's all sorts of things that are going to come in as they start to tire. The bench will be interesting. I understand Grammar didn't use their bench at all last week. No, they didn't use their bench at all. And we are underway in the second half, and it's going to be that early mistake by St Kentigern. Seitani Tua, it's impressive number one. For Grammar, secures the ball as Faiani hauls it out to Brandon Payne, who cuts back in. For Neil the Norfolk. McKenzie, now Manu. This guy's got some toe. Great battle in the midfield in this game so far for Neil the Norfolk. Is settling into the game nicely now, Auckland Grammar. After being shell-shocked right at the start of the game as Ripata gives it to Faiani. That's been ricocheted, and Cassidy! Cassidy scored! Let's have a look at this. He may have lost it at the line. Well, there's a bit of doubt on whether he forced the ball correctly. He may have lost it. It all comes down to that touchy and the referee.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Yep. Hang on. We're just going to go time off here.
Well, Sean Cassidy's hurt.
Time off. Are you okay? Boys, they need...
Yeah, he's looking in a bit of pain.
What's that?
Sean Cassidy, he definitely got across the line. It's just whether the ball came out of his hand before he got on the ground, and that's what the touching the referee are going to have to decide.
Yeah, no video referee. No video referee.
And I'm in favour of giving it to the attacking team. It's what we're here for.
I agree with you, Bernie. That looked good enough for me too.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Time back on.
And the try has been awarded. The try has been awarded to Sean Cassidy.
That's as quick as St Ken's scored in the first half.
Unbelievable, isn't it? And now the Grammar supporters just realised what's happened.
That goes back to Laketi Manu and his leg drive when he got into a bit of space. He didn't actually have space, but he created it and drove over the gain line.
Such a good player, Laketi Manu. Let's have a look at the replay here. There was the setup from Manu. That little kick from Faiani was superb too, and Cassidy, there he goes. They're flying for the corner. The kick had to be perfect from Faiani, and it was.
Bounced up lovely. Another chances you take. As Ryan is watching in New York at 11:30 on a Friday night.
Hey.
Thomas Wallace, a Grammar old boy who is in England, 3:30 in the morning he's up to watch this game. How good is that?
How good? That's fantastic, isn't it? Faiani with the most difficult of conversions. Cassidy just out of shot, looks okay. He's up on his feet now. Faiani, will that swing around? Oh, yes!
That is one outstanding kick. That wind is against him all the way. You've seen how much it moved in the air. Wow.
And not only that, that takes them beyond the 8-point margin, or the 7-point margin, of course, which means SKC need to score twice to get back in front. Cassidy has taken his place at the back. He's fired. He's finished off a wonderful try there. Tell you what, all that pain will be worth it.
scored a try in the Unitic 1A final and could be helping his team win the title for back-to-back years. Here goes Tame Funa. Or is that Nanai over there? Good tackle coming in from Havili. Saker. This is Price. Oh, wobbly old pass. Good hands, though. Out it comes to Parkinson. Tukania over the ball. Price has it now. Now it's taken by Paddy Parkinson. Tallest player out there. Into the 22 comes St Kentigern. Price spies a gap but is levelled by Havili. Saker. Well, I just thought there was a gap there. He should have gone for it. Henry Saker. Grammer over the ball and they've got the turnover. But no,
Ball's not out,
says the referee. Offside play.
Ball's not out.
Oh, looked like a tough call there, Bernie.
I think Rapato, the captain's asking him to look at the big screen, but he won't get the privilege. It did look like it was out, but that's a referee's call.
The same thing that you got a penalty for in the first half. Offside.
Well, you've got to take the points if you're St Kent's, don't you? Get back inside that 7-point margin.
What a comeback from Grammer. They've scored 15 unanswered points. That's a pretty decent effort against a team like St Kentigern.
I think they might have stung St Kent's a bit there. They've fired back from the kick-off. Straight back into the ball game.
First point-scoring opportunity we've seen for St Kentigern College for some time here at Eden Park. And this is Carlos Price, 16-year-old, originally from Mount Maunganui. Nickname of Loss, and Loss nails it. Narrows the gap to 5. 15-10 the score. Early stages of the second half of the grand final of the 2015 Unitic 1A Championship final.
Instruction, they're getting a wall. They're holding up players. General player? Okay.
Great leaders, aren't they, both of them? Papali and Ripata calmly approaching the referee, making their points succinctly. Know how to run and lead their teams, don't they?
They certainly do. Asking questions to the ref too, just to give their team a little bit of an advantage. Good leadership.
Well, they're only schoolboys, but what they say about professionalism, Bernie, it's a state of mind rather than a paycheck. That was Price at the scrum base. Oh, being let alone to bounce. Cheap as a near thing there. That was Latu letting it bounce for Grammer, or was it Havili, in fact? Near thing for his team there. Jeepers, that could have gone anywhere. Short on numbers outside. Auckland Grammer, great kick from Faiani. I thought that might have just been drifting out on the full, but in the end it's bounced in the field of play. Big territory gain there now after, as it's turned out for Grammer.
Out 3.
Henry Saker. Forward comes Fiona Norfolk, it held back. Here he goes. Molino Fiona Norfolk.
Step.
Havili playing half back again. Fiona Norfolk. McKenzie at first receiver, Faiani outside him. Sometimes he changes direction. Good kick. Great kick. Very close, in fact, to staying in the field of play and giving Latu a chance over there.
Well, this is obviously a tactic of Grammer. Faiani's been out that second receiver a couple of times, and he's hooking the ball back into that left-hand corner.
Time on.
Substitution is on, and that's Revez Reihana who's on. It's like he's going on to the wing. Price at halfback. It's a good clearance from Carlos Price. Good 40-metre touch finder there. So Grammer with possession.
4.
Overthrown. Saker has it. Bit of confusion in midfield, but it eventually comes out to Enor. Vahakolo.
7,
Wants
stop.
to keep St Kentigern pinned inside their own half. Nanai.
Come out.
This one's going to find open territory. Faiani comes forward strongly. Papali wraps him up. Alongside the hooker, Toloki.
They're going to just try and hold him up and get the turnover, I think, is St Kent's mission here.
And they've done just that. A couple of bench players out there now for St Kentigern. James Orr is out there, or Jamie Orr rather, wearing 20. Ray Hana wearing 21. Cole Watson is out of the game, the lock forward.
Big one, Paddy. James, go Jim. One time, locked in.
Picking down on the blind side there is Orr.
Bind.
Inside, Fiona.
Set.
Go Jim, go Jim.
Saker to feed the scrum, and out it comes to Price. Tukania, haven't really seen him in the game at all, have we? It's a nice offload, though, right there. Lost forward, though.
Off forward.
And Tukania has hurt himself on that tackle. I think it might have been his knee or his leg somewhere. Funnily enough, he's one of those guys that seems to jump into tackles a bit, and he twists his body a bit. He might have just twisted his knee.
Salamoni Tukania, who's been such a weapon for St Kentigern right the way through the season.
And they're calling for the cart, St John's cart. Doesn't look good for him.
It certainly doesn't. Where's Tame Funa? On the right wing. 10 minutes gone in the second half, 15-10, and that bunch of supporters were on their feet at the start of the game.
Anything, boys?
What a start it was to them. Remember, this is the first minute of the game.
Not in that. I'm just saying, is there anything?
Watch this clean break. Inside Faiani. Wow.
Yeah.
And then what was also key was the quick recycling here. Out it comes from Saker. Nanai. The defence at 6s and 7s. What a try to start the game to Nanai.
Great rugby all round, wasn't it? There was a couple of times it could have been lost forward, but everyone managed to hang on to the pill, do their jobs, secure position, get there.
Well, Mitchell Gibson's come on, and Tukania is in strife, isn't he, Bernie? He's not really moved at all. It's like he's either... something's happened to his left leg, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is his left knee or somewhere around there. Never nice to see someone stretch it off, is it?
Right, a comeback, though, from Auckland Grammar. Hats off to them. And I tell you, they were so composed in that semi-final, Bernie, against King's College. They were under the pump many times, and they just handled everything with total composure, all of these boys.
What am I talking about?
Well, Brent.
It's going to be a scrum, knock on.
Brent Ward, you'll be a happy man, mate, being a Grammar old boy.
Yes, it's been an outstanding game so far. We've unfortunately got looks like a serious injury here. But Auckland Grammar's fought really back after that being shell-shocked so early in the game, fought back so strongly to take a good lead here. It'll be interesting to see how St Kent's react to these injuries.
Yes, Tukania, the player, is the player being stretched off.
I suppose the interesting thing to see now with St Kent's making a couple of changes, unforced and forced, is what have they got, 3 or 4 new guys on the field at the moment? If that changes the structure of their game at all.
Yeah, Tame Funa is on the bench at the moment, so is Watson. No changes at all to the Auckland Grammar team, and all of them played 80 minutes in the semi-final last week.
Yeah, that's incredible in today's game to think you don't need to go to the bench, or, you know, I guess they've got reasons. Maybe they were keeping guys fresh, I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see at what point of the game they feel they need to go to the bench, if at all. That's nice, the Grammar guys
Come on.
clapping as
Mark's out.
As Tukania leaves the field.
Yeah, Tukania leaving the field. In fact, Grammar have made one replacement. As I speak, Sean Cassidy is out of the game, the man who scored the try just after half-time. And on in his place is Narimu Ruparera, wearing 22 on the right wing. So Ruparera on the field. And Tukania, sad sight for him. It looks like his left knee.
Havili on the blind side had a big game. Strong runner.
He is a very good runner. For Neil the Norfolk. This play restarts. Faiani goes for the territory. Trying to poke that one. Split the two players. Number 21, Reihana, and the fullback Nanai.
Faiani has found his kicking boot. I felt he was a bit off the pace in the first 20 minutes. He was kicking two St. Kitts. Now he's finding land and putting them under all sorts of pressure.
Take him back.
Yeah, and St. Kitts being forced to come from deep every time, aren't they? That's the difference of the game at the moment. Is Vaha Akolo sets a target from the back again for Auckland Grammar, and they've recycled it superbly again. Ripata, Havili, Payne. Oh, it's still alive. It looks like a player has just stood in touch now, though, as Carter surged down that left wing side.
Well, that's the big guys using their hands, running good straight lines, creating space all the time. St. Kitts under pressure, under the pump.
Five, when you're ready.
Nicely taken by Parkinson again. Their go-to man at the line-out, Price. Forced this time to run it through the line-out, Seika. Latu coming forward. Taking him right around his ankle is Jamie Orr. But they've got at it again. Faiani's away. Wise guy Faiani has kicked it out on the full. Opportunity blown.
Yeah, I wonder if Faiani just ran out of options there. I would have liked to see him keep the ball in hand, force himself back infield and just take the tackle instead of kicking the ball away. Look at this. There's Grammar guys coming. There's one right behind him. Go to ground. All the St. Kitts guys are offside.
Faiani having a good game, though. He's owning the game at first five a bit at the moment, isn't he, Bernie? Other than that error, he's having a solid match.
Yeah, he is controlling the game.
Vaha Kolo. Not held in the tackle. Away goes Vaha Kolo. Freedom Vaha Kolo. Look out, here comes Manu. Well, that tackle needed to be made by Inor. Because I tell you what, you don't want to get him into open territory for Neon the Norfolk. And Price, fortuitous with that kick. And Grammar forced back into their 22 again.
Touched!
Well, that's a good ground gain, if nothing else, by St. Kitts.
Yeah, it worked out well for them.
Yeah, you're right about that tackle by Eno. It had to be made because Manu was just starting to... Latu was just opening the legs when he was about to go.
Oh, yeah. He will wait for those legs to get pumping. Oh, nice option at the line out. St. Kitts trailing by 5, 15-10. Auckland Grammar leading in the Unitec 1A Championship Grand Final for 2015, looking to defend their title from last year. Away goes Samania for St. Kentigern. Forward goes Parkinson. This is a big moment in the game here for St. Kentigern. Tupou
Release.
Tries to muscle up the man who's playing his 5th consecutive 1A Championship final. Samania, the other prop forward.
Whoa.
This is a big moment here in the game for St. Kentigern College. Seika wants to get over that chalk, wants to get over the white stripe. That's a try, that's a try! St. Kentigern through Tupou. Sesamani Tupou has scored the try for St. Kentigern College. The game is locked up at 15 apiece with the kick to come.
Oh, what a game. Like, St. Kitts have not been in this for, I don't know how long, 25 minutes or something. Good period of play by Grammar. St. Kitts get down there once, through a bit of a turnover, through a great tackle by Enor, really, back on the 40-metre line. They get up there and score a try. Wow. Who's your money on?
Well, we're not done with yet, and it was the prop forwards too, Samania and Saker sniped, and you can see Tupou wearing 3 just off the back of the ruck there. And the man playing in his 5th final scores a try, and it's been converted by Carlos Price. Well, we had Auckland Grammar scoring 15 uncontested points, and now 10 uncontested points gets St Kentigern back in front, 17-15.
This is going to be some finish to the game, isn't it?
Brilliant.
The pressure builds. Come the day, come the hour, come the man. Who is it? Who's going to step up?
17-15 it is, St Kentigern with just over 15 minutes to play. Here's the try scorer, Tupou. Price back in deep in the pocket that time. Decent meters on that kick. Straight into the hands though of Havili. Sione Havili. He's a good ball runner. Fani on the Norfolk. This is Vaha Akolo. Now Faiani. Out it comes to Manu. Will he stretch those big legs? Manu. Ooh, that was a close call.
He's a threat every time, isn't he?
Penalty coming to Grammar. Referee James Dolman penalises St Kentigern for infringing at the ruck.
Yeah, look, Keti Manu, every time he gets the ball, he just puts the gas on and he looks a real threat. He's probing all the time. Great run on the other side by Havili.
Wow, that's a great kick from Faiani.
Blue. 2, 4. 2.
Well, a couple of replacements coming on for Auckland Grammar. Number 17 is on. That's Heimana Rea. And number 18 is on as well. Lesanali Faliafa.
Thank you.
So they do go to their bench this time, unlike last week. So a couple of new forwards out there. Off comes Perkinson. Oh, it's been stolen. Another penalty to Grammar.
Holding.
Oh, you'd have to have a shot, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely.
Wow.
Oh, that's an easy decision, isn't it, surely?
Well, it is for me, but it's a difficult place to kick one. We know that Faiani has kicked one from further out on this side of the post before.
No, that shot's called.
I don't know what the wind's like at the moment. We can't really get that comment from anyone down there, but we'll see what happens.
The New Zealand flag is flying at the top of that grandstand, high above where all our spectators from both schools are sitting. There's a slight breeze coming from the south, not too much though, Bernie, by the look of it. Probably be more still down at ground level, won't it?
Ty Lavia, the St Kitts coach.
Of course, his brother Tessessa Lavia coaches the King's College team.
He looks as nervous as any of the players out there, doesn't he? He can't stand still. He's twitching. He wants this game to be over.
Yes, he's standing behind the dead ball line, behind his team. It's an important kick here for wise guy Faiani to put Auckland Grammar back in front. In the grand final. Oh, no way. He's missed it out to the left. And up go the St Kitts fans. Grammar fans stay silent.
Yeah, that could be the biggest cheer of the day, could it? What's left? About 13 minutes, 12 minutes?
Well, you'd still be pretty brave to pick a winner.
Oh, yeah.
Could hinge on a refereeing decision, could hinge on an error. You just don't know.
Or a class break from someone.
Price with the restart for Neon Norfolk. Now Manu. Lokati Manu tries to bust the line again. Lokati Manu. be threatening to do it all game. Into the 22 he strides. Needed quick ball. Let's see if the opportunity materialises. McKenzie. Out to say Tani Tua. Vahakolo. Over that far side. Solid hit on him.
Hands away!
Vahakolo 5 metres out. Grammar.
Hands away, hands away!
Starting to cook with gas again. Change of direction. Now it comes to Ripata. Ripata in possession again. Ooh, possibly could have shifted the ball to Carter there. Faiani. They're a bit short on that left-hand side. Grammar, they needed quick ball. Vahakolo needed the quick hands there.
Great defence.
No.
Latu sets it up for Grammar. Fania the Norfolk again. Sets a target. 15 metres out. Faiani. Out to these forwards again. Carter, that's beautiful hands from him. Look out, here's Manu. Manu. Oh, the bench was up for Grammar. Expecting the big fella to go in again. Faleafa. One of the replacements. Faiani. Bit of space for wise guy Faiani. Twinkle toes. Faiani setting up one of his teammates, getting very close. A drive for the line. Grammar getting very close. Oh, did he get it on the line? I think he's short. Referee was right there. Referee Dolman, it's play on. And St Kentigern have got a turnover. Price.
Don't think it's out.
Play on as Vahakolo comes forward again for Grammar.
No.
Bit of obstruction call, perhaps. Referee says play on. Carter. It's a knock on. It's a knock on. Gee whiz, what a period of play.
Enor is down for St Kitts in this other corner.
Yeah.
He made a try-saving tackle.
12 white.
He doesn't look to be that well at the moment. I thought he lost one midfielder.
What a passage of play.
Serious injury.
A staggering passage of play. So that is short,
wow.
just short. Looked like, yes, it was number 5, Wahongi, who was just centimetres short. Oh.
And that could have been the winning of the game.
Oh.
He might look back on that moment. We don't know yet.
Just needed an extra inch in his arm.
Funnily enough, I thought that's the sort of place that Malino Fanananga could get right into the game. It's his forte, close to those, close to the line rucks. What a passage of play. You've got to take your hat off to St Kitts for their desperation in defence. A couple of big hits had to be made, and they were made. Guys came out of the line. If Grammar could have flicked it, it would have been a different story, but they just didn't give them the chance.
No.
Well, there is still concern over Enor. He's on his feet now, but he's not coming back. He can't put any weight on his right leg at all.
13 to go.
Tatuti's coming on, I think.
Yeah.
They might have to reshuffle their back line.
Subs made.
Yes. Titiuti is on, but he's a flanker. Enor out of the game. So St Kentigern's really having to force a reshuffle. Serious injuries to both their midfielders. Tukanea, remember, stretch it off in the second half as well. Looked like a busted left knee to him, and now Enor ain't coming back either.
Let's go, boys, let's go. My fault.
High attrition rate for St Kentigern. Might that be a factor in the game as well? Down these last 8 to 10 minutes.
Well, doesn't it show the commitment from both teams? They're throwing their bodies into everything. Shoulders, knees, hips. It's all on.
9. 6.
What a passage of play from Grammar just a moment ago, ending in that knock on.
Both sides. Let's get height. Height.
When Wahongi got so close to scoring the try and giving Grammar the lead back.
Let's go, boys. Look on, bud. Look on, Tex. Let's go.
And angle in. There you go. Crouch.
Go.
Bind. Sit.
Man, those Grammar supporters are getting right into things now. They're chanting hard.
Can you come watch this side? Hey, boys. Look, I'm on this side, so just relax. Yeah, we're doing it. Just watch this side. Yeah. Mark's here. Yeah, move over.
That's what it means to be a member of either of these schools. It's unbelievable support for both of them. Crowd around 10,000.
Let's get tied up.
They won't be feeling comfortable even though their team's ahead by 2, let me tell you.
Coach!
You're right there. How could you? How could you feel comfortable with so much time on the clock? 7 minutes or so, 8 minutes perhaps.
Big scrum coming here for St Kentigern. He comes on from Grammar.
Just moved round. Do you have anything?
That's the ones walking around.
So, hang on. Sorry. Blue.
Referee getting plenty of advice on what's happening in there.
Mark's here.
Asking the advice was touchy as well.
Boys.
Going to be another feed by St Kentigern though.
We need it steady. Yes? Mark's here. Let's just come in with it. If it's there. Yeah.
Come on.
Couple of replacements, remember, in that pack now for Auckland Grammar.
Coach!
Falifa on at the back, packing down at the back of the scrum.
Set!
Raya in there in the front row too. Good first scrum from him. This time St Kentigern is looking a bit more stable as Saker fires it back to Price. That one ain't going out. Faiani takes the ball, almost broken by Latu now. Fahakola, here goes Manu with space. Look out, here comes Lokati Manu. Nicely taken, beautiful tackle. Copybook by Parkinson around his bootlaces. Faiani. No one but forwards outside him on that occasion. McKenzie. This is Matt McKenzie. Into the 22 he goes. Havili, another potent ball runner. Sets it up inside the 22 again. Fani on the Norfolk. Faiano. Here goes Latu.
Numbers.
Tony Tua. Oh, he needed to offload the ball again. Another missed opportunity. Carter settles it down for Auckland Grammar. Here goes Latu. They just can't find a way through at the moment, Auckland Grammar. Every tackle being secured by St Kentigern in the moment. Ripata plays half back this time. Faiani, out it comes to McKenzie. Can't offload in the tackle. Rayhana wraps him up.
Great support.
Superb tackling again from St Kentigern. Faiani this time changes it up. Nanai is there. And St Kentigern have got a turnover. Brilliant defence from them.
Been touched.
Still in play, would you believe? That's extraordinary. Rupapera. Penalty to Grammar. They'll get another opportunity if they want to go for goal and take the lead in these last 5 minutes.
Well, you've got to have a shot. Like, honestly, 2-point ball game. He's kicked one from here before.
Scrum.
Oh, they're going for a scrum.
Well, I thought a line-out would have been a better option to a scrum, but
What's that?
they know what their strengths are.
Well, I just wonder, Bernie, whether they go back to those couple of scrums over the far side a moment ago, felt maybe they had a bit of dominance there.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
8 minutes.
Oh, he's just called 8 minutes, has he? Bit more time than we thought.
Ooh, that's a lot of time.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah, I think you did, actually.
Not early, okay? Not early?
Another replacement has come on for St Kentigern. It's an interesting call to replace a prop at this scrum. 20 metres out. Yeah, 2 posts gone off. The guy who scored the try a moment ago for St Kentigern.
Sit!
Yeah, well, fresh legs may not be a bad idea here. Tupou's done a lot of work. He could be tired.
Yep.
You wouldn't blame him for that.
Just a slip.
Yes, Sisamani Tupou takes a seat on the bench.
Yeah, it's just a slip.
If I was him, I wouldn't be sitting. I'd have to stand the rest of the day, but he is sitting down.
He deserves it. He's had a strong game.
Yeah, we're ordered with a try in his 5th consecutive 1A championship final. 3 of which he's won. Might win 4 yet. Who knows?
Finley on the Norfolk ready to feed the scrum.
Stay.
Out it comes to Faiani. Couple of dummy runners has McKenzie now. Vahaakolo takes the line on. He's lost it forward. Saker tidies up for St Kentigern. And Price gets a little bit more territory back from St Kentigern's, but not much.
Well, I'm liking the way St Kent's are playing. They're in front. Grammar have to chase it. Grammar, by chasing the game, will create errors. St Kent's just have to make their tackles, and at the moment they're standing up to it. Time is ticking by. Every second puts more pressure on Grammar to score.
In, please. And blue.
What a final.
Yeah, worthy of a final. We expected it. We hoped it would be as good as this, and it is.
Sooner, otherwise, I'll stop and we can slide down.
Remember, these two met
back
in July, the 25th, so about a month ago.
Time on.
St Kent's winning that day 12 points to 10. Here they are, 17 to 15. Carter at the front of the line now.
Yep, thank you.
Wrapped up nicely by St Kentigern. Wihongi, so close to scoring that try. And he planted the ball just centimetres short, maybe millimetres short. Faiani standing at first five again. On the cutback comes Havili. Payne supporting him on his right shoulder. Good ball, out to Faiani again. McKenzie, here's Manu. Hitting the ball is McKenzie. Oh, he does well to stay in field. No, the flag is up. Again, St Kent's hang on.
They're doing everything they need to do at the moment. Desperation. They just had one decent turnover to get them outside of their 22 or outside their half, and the game could be theirs.
There is the move again. And Manu have done well. Keep him quiet.
Well, they need to keep him quiet, don't they?
They sure do. Rupert Pera thinking of taking the quick line out.
Blue and early.
One thing I admire, though, is the composure here of the Auckland Grammar team.
Yeah,
no signs of panic, right?
No, both teams, actually. No one is panicking. They're both doing it hard, doing it well.
So Ripata is taking the line out throw this time for Grammar. Finley on the Norfolk. Here comes McKenzie again. Manu has the ball in his hands now. This time he passes the ball to Vahaakolo. The drift defence gets him inside the 22. Finley on the Norfolk going blindside.
Away, White!
Faiani. There's a Ripata. Oh, it's a scrum.
There's too many bodies in there.
The drama continues.
Too many bodies. They're going forward, okay? 4 to go. 4. Yeah. 4 minutes. Yeah. Too many bodies in there. Going forward. Noxia, let's go. Bind up.
Well, look at this for an attacking option. Right on the 22. Right in the centre of the field. Time almost up. 2 points down. The defending champions.
Go straight down. Come up.
Is this their moment?
You, not on the top. Go there so he can get a bone. Yeah.
How good has St Kentigern been? Tyler Veer standing in the in-goal area there. Hands on his knees. Now he strides back.
He wants this game to be over, doesn't he?
Big time.
As would David Askew, coach of Grammar.
Coach! Bind! Set!
Time ticking away for Auckland Grammar. Carter off the back. Finley on the Norfolk. They need to support him. Manu. He's dropped the ball and it go forward. I don't know if it did. It's gone backwards. The referee has ruled it's play on. That's been gone. That's been dropped forward, but it's a penalty. Big call right there.
You've got to kick it. You've got to kick it.
No, 20, straight off his feet.
Wow.
Dalton Papali comes
What are we
forward to
doing?
question it, but the player penalised is
Sit,
number
sit.
20, Jamie Orr.
What did he say? Came off his feet, did he? Wow. Wow. Come the day, come the man, come the hour. Who would be a kicker?
So does the 1A championship come
Two
down?
from now. 2 minutes from now.
Well, you heard the referee, there's still 2 minutes to play. So this is not the last play of the game.
Well, I tell you what, I'd rather this went over and it was a 1 point ball game and be in Grammar shoes than be in St. Kitts with time nearly up.
Yeah. Well, we hope you've enjoyed our coverage here on Auckland First 15 TV. The grand final of the Unitec 1A Championship. What a ripper of a game. And as it come down to this penalty kick from Waiskai Whaiani.
How composed is this young man? Defining moment in the game. Minute and a half to go. Got a great shot of that on the camera, haven't we? We'll know.
Oh, he's missed it. Hooked it away badly. Whaiani.
One.
And the St. Kentigern supporters have gone absolutely crazy.
Let's go.
Well, the clock is now a big friend
Behind.
of St. Kentigern.
Not out on the full. Not out on the full. When you're ready.
Right, so here we go, the last minute of the game. Havili. St. Kentigern. There's to lose now is Whaiani. Numbers on the right-hand side, Wihongi, who got so close to that score. It's been off the hands out of St. Kentigern's player. It's Parkinson.
No knock on. Line out there.
Well,
No knock on. Line out.
we now keep our eye on James Stolfen, the referee. He looks at his watch.
Once it's in, that's it.
Well, there you go. It's the last play of the game.
Okay.
Last play of the game. That's been stolen. No, it's still in the hands of Auckland Grammar. Extraordinary. Now Funny and the Northall. Whaiani. Here's Manu. Desperate now, St. Kentigern not to let Auckland Grammar get to within field position of a field goal.
Oh, he's come from offside.
Offside, it's offside. Saker
Taking the halfback. Leave the halfback.
penalised.
No. He sealed it off. Yeah,
Well, those are the decisions, Bernie McCahill,
taking
that
the
come down to the moment. Is it worth the risk? It isn't. Saker made a snap decision. Yes, it's worth the risk. I'm going to go in and do it.
Yeah.
And he's paid the price.
He's paid the price. Like, you've got to back yourself. Those St. Kitts guys were defending hard all day. Wow.
Back. There.
Well, hero or villain?
A second opportunity for Waiskai Whaiani.
He's got the weight of how many students at Auckland Grammar? 2,000 students. The whole lot of them sitting on his shoulders right now.
All his teammates know there's nothing they can do. All the supporters.
100-odd years of history.
Have done what they can do as well. So it all comes down to this one moment. The season comes down to this moment.
Into the wind.
Got some Grammar players on the sideline who can't watch.
What about Brent Ward?
So Whaiani to win the game, to win the title for Auckland Grammar.
He knows it's missed.
He's missed it.
His head's gone down straight away.
There it is, it's St. Kentigern. St. Kentigern College are the champions.
Thanks, mate.
Well, look at the emotions.
Thanks, mate. Didn't realise it was that close either. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Ooh. Thanks, buddy.
Well, a heartbreaker loss for Auckland Grammar.
My jacket.
Wise guy Faiani. Well, he'll be feeling shattered, having 2 opportunities to win the game for his side, but St Kentigern College.
Yeah.
Hats off to them. They defended their line for 15 minutes in outstanding fashion. They had to come back from an 8-point deficit to win this game, and they did it.
And they probably lost 2 of their best defenders in the midfield combination.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Which doesn't help matters.
Cheers,
but by word, gutsy. Each one of those men out there, St Kentigern Grammar should be proud of themselves for contributing to a wonderful, wonderful game of footy. Wow, finals footy, you can see what it means to these guys.
Yeah, terrific game, wasn't it? Terrific game. 3 tries to 2 to St Kentigern. Where's Tame Funa hitches a ride. Deserves it after being one of the best players all year for them, number 14. And Tupou. Sesamani Tupou, number 3. His 5th final. He scored a try and he's become a champion for the 4th time.
And a cult hero. He'll go down as a living legend at the school, won't he? Oh, this is fantastic scenes. Look at it.
A lot of heroes in that team. Let's go and get some reaction now from Brent Ward.
Thanks, Glenn. I'm here with the victorious captain from St Kitts, Dalton Papali'i. Well done, Dalton. What a fantastic performance. All built on their defence in the second half.
The whole season we've practiced our defence, and it just came down to that repetition, man. We were banking our defence throughout the whole season. We cashed out today, so it was massive effort from our boys. But second of all, man, credit to Auckland Grammar. They're top side. You can't thank them enough.
And it must have been great to be able to do it in front of a huge crowd and support from your St Kitts.
Oh, they've been with us through thick and thin. They're the reason we play. We get amped for games. The school pride, man. We just want to thank our supporters and their supporters as well.
Yeah, no, well, congratulations. And unfortunately, there might have been a couple of serious injuries for the team, but take the positives out of the win today and celebrate tonight.
Yeah, well, we won it for those boys. They put their heart out and their bodies on the line for us. So it's credit to them.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks very much, Dalton. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Back to you, Glenn.
Yeah, thanks, Brent. Dalton Papali, the captain there. Yeah, Braden Enor and Salamoni Tukania, serious injuries in the second half to the pair of them. Despite that, they hung tough. And we've seen some players in the crowd. Bernie Makahu. Great stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it just shows how close that school is, doesn't it? The boys climbing up the barriers, and just seen one of them dropping down there now. Going to thank their supporters who've been a big part of their season. Help them get through today's tough times.
Well, there's 2 teams, of course. Auckland Grammar, so close to victory. Parkinson in there, celebrating with his mates in the crowd. Wonderful scenes if you're a St Kentigern supporter. Not so good if you're a Auckland Grammar supporter, though. Let's go down to Brent Ward.
Thanks, Glenn. I'm here now with the Auckland Grammar First 15 captain, Antonio Rapata. Unfortunately made a tough loss.
Yeah, big ups to St Kitts. They really came out starting pretty hard and probably got off to the best start in that first minute scoring. But I guess just big up to our boys holding it down all the way to the final seconds. Unfortunately for Wise Guy, but bloody tough kick. Not many people can, I guess, handle that pressure and stuff. But just heads up to our boys. But yeah, it was a tough loss. Always hate losing, but yeah.
Tough loss, but it's great to be able to perform in front of a crowd like this. You must be really happy with the support you're getting from Auckland Grammar.
Yeah, 100%. Always back our crowd. Always in, week out, rain or shine. And I guess through their loyal support, they got us over. Just a great community, I guess.
Yeah, great. Thanks very much for your time, Antonio. Go and thank the crowd.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Back to you, Glenn.
Isn't he? Fine man, Antonio Rapata, isn't he?
Oh, he's a wonderful person, very composed clever bloke. I enjoyed talking to him a month or so ago, whatever it was, but he's a lovely, lovely guy. Whole school should be proud of him. He's held his head up high. He's done the right thing. Man, what a game of footy.
What a game of footy. 17-15. Let's run through those try scorers again for you. Nanai, Tupou, and Saker it was, wasn't it? Shoshana Tupou got the try. Price got the try. I think, oh man, I'm confused now. I'm confused. I think there's just 2 tries to St Kitts.
2 tries to St Kitts.
2 tries to St Kitts. Nanai and Tupou. And the try scorers for Grammar went to Fiona Norfolk and also to Cassidy. The rest of the points for Grammar coming from the boot of Whaiani, but he missed those 2 penalty attempts to win the game near the end. And Price was the man who kicked all the points for St Kitts, penalty and 2 conversions. So yes, 2 tries apiece it was. Yeah. Glad we got that sorted out.
Yeah, like, what was the biggest gap? 7 points or 8 points at one point? Wasn't 8 points Grammar up by?
Yeah.
A couple of good stretches by both teams. 15-point stretch by Grammar, another 10-point stretch by St Kitts to get in front, and it stayed that way. But what a wonderful game. Both teams, the whole time, under pressure, under the pump, fronting up, doing their jobs. Wow.
Yeah, stunning. Right, let's go to the presentation now of this game.
Both teams for a great final. Auckland Grammar and St Kitts. Welcome to the presentation for the Unitec Secondary School's First 15 Rugby 1A Final. I would like to welcome Ruth Masters, Events and Sponsorship Coordinator at Unitec, to present the individual awards this afternoon. Ruth Masters from Unitec. We would like to acknowledge and thank our match officials for today's game. Please welcome our officials to receive their medals. Assistant referees Richard Lowton and Ben Deacon, and our referee James Dolman. Our match officials Richard Lowton, Ben Deacon, and James Dolman receiving their medals from Ruth Masters. We're now going to present the Player of the Match Award. Today's Player of the Match from St Kitts. Oh, that got you. Dalton Papali. Your player of the match, Dalton Papali, receiving his award. I'd like to welcome Mr. Jim Lonergan, the chairman of the Auckland Secondary Schools Rugby Union, to the stage for the team presentations. Thank you, Ruth. I would now like to call on Antonio Ripata, the captain of our runners-up, to receive the team's silver badges and certificates. Antonio, just while I got you here, what a tough game. I know you must be hurting, but is there something you'd like to say to the opposition, to your boys, and also to your supporters here today?
Yeah, sure. Firstly, just on behalf of the Auckland Grammar First 15, I'd like to thank our passionate pride, our Augusta Army, for coming out week in, week out, rain or shine. To the opposition, St Kitts, Dalton and your boys, well done, I guess, sticking it out to the end. Unfortunate for us, probably a little flashback from 2014 when you guys got that kick on us. But just to our boys, head up, eh? Got off to a bad start, but stuck it out to the end, and I guess that's what that sheen means to us and to our great school. So just keep your head up, eh? yeah, that's all. Cheers.
Antonio Rapata. And to your team, you can hold your heads up high. You guys were great finalists. And to all your supporters, you really know how to rock the house. So thank you for being here. Great sportsmanship, the two captains embracing after a hard-fought battle in the final. I'd now like to call on the captain of the winning team at Dalton, Papali, for St. Kitts, to come up. While we've got you here, just a few quick questions. What a tough game. What was the talk like with 5 minutes to go and the team's so close?
Throughout the week, we talked about championship minutes, and that's when all the boys dig deep, and we pride ourselves on our defense the whole season, and it paid out.
Are any of these guys going to make it to school on Monday?
We'll see, but I just want to say thanks to our support. They've been there through us through a long time, and every game we get up for these guys, and they back us through thick and thin. So I just want to say thanks to our support. We love you.
Dalton, I'm now going to get you to call on your teammates one by one to receive their medals and gold badges from Mr. Lonergan.
Yeah, and up. First of all, I'd just like to get Sesemani Tupu up here. First one. I'd like to get Pari Parkinson. Jerry Samania. Carlos Bryce. And Jamie Orr. Yeah, I spot that. Fucking did it. Sam Taloki. Henry Saker, little general. Scott Murray's. Rupina Parkinson. Nice man. Tiaruaru. Cole Watson. Nice brother, we did it. Hey, today, no. Hey, we did it, brother. Caleb Milne. Yeah, up here. Fa'alafili. Jack Marks. Tony Little. Sela. Nice man, fucking. Mitch Gibson. Nice man. Kevin Millington. Nice Mizzy. Rivers. Fucking Rivers. Come up here, brother. And Wesley Tamafuna and Barry Nino. Get him up, get him up. Have him up. And Wesley Tamafuna.
We'll bring you out the front where everyone can see you. Mr. Jim Lonergan, Chairman of the Auckland Secondary Schools Rugby Union, presenting the captain with a voucher from Gilbert for your team. And before we make the special announcement, on behalf of our sponsors today, Unitec, Gilbert, and Advantage for Me at Auckland Secondary Schools Rugby Union, thank you for your support here today. Your champions, St. Kentigern College!
Well, there they are, the winning team for 2015. Unitec 1A champions. St Kentigern College, the third time in 4 seasons. In fact, the fourth time in 5 seasons they have won this title. What a final it was. Quick word from Bernie McCarroll before we depart, former All Black. Tremendous game, mate.
Tremendous game. That's tomorrow's stars, isn't it? The guys that'll go on to be our Super Rugby guys and our ITM Cup players and a couple of All Blacks in there. Man, I'm actually tired. It's been a great day of footy. Exhausted from the excitement and the adrenaline, the emotions of the whole thing. Mate, it's just been a wonderful day. I've really enjoyed the footy.
Well, congratulations to all 4 teams that we saw today. Onehunga High School, of course, won the 1B title over Liston by a single point. That was a tight game, 23-22. So congratulations to Liston and to Onehunga, and congratulations to Auckland Grammar. So close to winning this game. Wise guy Fiani, you have to feel for him missing 2 penalties right near the end of the game for him to win the title for his school. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage here of Auckland First 15 TV throughout 2015, as we've brought you a game live every single week online. Wherever you've watched around the world, thank you so much for joining us. We hope to do it all again next year. In the meantime, on behalf of the entire team that's brought you from Sports Inc. all the coverage of the championship this season, farewell and congratulations to St Kentigern College, the 2015 Unitec 1A champions. Good farewell from Eden Park.